Welcome back. This is John Locke, and today I want to talk about risk mitigation in SEO. Now, this is an important factor that I think a lot of people overlook when they're considering hiring a company. And what this really means is, how much risk are you willing to take with your SEO strategy? Are you trying to play by the rules? Are you trying to game the system? Do you even know what Google's rules are? And are the people you're hiring, are they aware of what can penalize or cause your site to be deranked at some point? And the reason why I bring this up is super important, because if you're investing in SEO as a source of lead generation, you know, in many cases, this is a super critical part of your revenue stream. I know for a lot of the people who are on my roster, and I have different people on my roster, some are manufacturers, some are e-commerce places, but they manufacture products. Some are regular tradespeople, like contractors. But in every single case, their SEO, their Google search is a big, big, big part of their revenue. Huge. If something was to happen to their rankings, and they went back to where they were before we did SEO work with them, if they went back to where they were previously, it would devastate their business. That's what I'm talking about with risk mitigation. And the reason why I bring this up is I see a lot of companies, smaller businesses, I should say, a lot of smaller businesses tend to not be aware of this. And they will take all kinds of crazy risks in order to gain some sort of temporary advantage. Now, this can be fake Google My Business listings. I know that I have a couple of people on my roster. They have competitors that use this. Fake listings in the maps, in Google Maps, in order to be everywhere, even though they're not everywhere. Catch my drift? That's bad. That could lead to a manual penalty. Other things that are bad. People hire inexpensive SEOs. Or, they're hiring people for the lowest price possible. And maybe these people are building questionable links. Maybe they have link schemes going. That's not going to be a good return on your investment. And let's say that it does work, because I do see it work sometimes. I hate to say this, when a lot of people think that Google automatically knows like every bad thing, or if you point it out that something bad is going to happen all the time. But there's times where people get by with it. And there are cases where companies will use some very questionable tactics. Straight up link schemes. Straight up black hat. And the problem is they don't seem to, it doesn't seem to hurt their rankings as much as you would anticipate that it does. But that's very risky, because if at some point Google did manually penalize those websites, that would be very bad. It'd be very bad. It'd be very bad. When your domain gets a manual penalty, you got to start over. New domain. It's not good. Not good at all. And, the thing is, a lot of these places, it's not just one person. It's not just two people. There's other people that work there. There's employees. Could be 10, 12, 20, 25, 30, 40 people working there. So, the types of tactics that you use can potentially hurt your family, your income, your business, your livelihood. Can also hurt your overall company, and you have to lay people off or, let people go. And it affects them and their families too. Not good. So, keep it in mind when you're looking at an SEO company, or if you're doing SEO yourself. Be very considerate of risk mitigation. Don't use tactics. It might give you a short-term gain, but in the long term might leave you with some kind of brutal manual penalty. And for clarification, I'm not talking about little things or SEO myths like duplicate content. I'm not talking about little things like that. I'm talking about big out-and-out cheating. You know, white text on a white background, black text on a black background, cloaking. Talking about link schemes, very unnatural looking link schemes. You know, things like this. Be very aware of it because it could affect you, it could affect your business, could affect your employees. Risk mitigation, something to think about. My name is John Locke. My business is Lockdown Design and SEO. And yes, I'm here on a pretty much daily basis, giving SEO tips and advice. If you have a question, leave it in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer. That's all I have for now. Until next time, peace.